Here we go with game 2. This is from a recent tournament at Games of Berkeley. So if you're in the area, Games of Berkeley is a really great store. It features a lot of board games, card games like Netrunner, war games, just a big store full of games. And we host a monthly tournament, Games of Berkeley, which you can find on their website. We have it on Board Game Geek as well. You could find it if you search for the Geek List. And they also host now Monday nights, Fantasy Flight game night. So you could go there on Monday nights and play Netrunner. And we've done it one time so far, and it was a great turnout. And I definitely recommend you go check it out. So we have HB Engineering the Future versus Gabe. It's a classic matchup here. These two have been fighting forever. So I would expect some fast advancing over here on HB side. There's been a lot of, I think, diversity in HB play recently, but a lot of it's been more in the other IDs. So Cerebral Imaging and Next, see a lot of. So that's a pretty solid opening. We got some defense against Criminal Nonsense, a lot of defense, aggro defense there. So we have, looks at R&D, so I got lucky there on R&D. No agenda stolen. With Gabe, you'd rather put down your Desperado or do a Dirty Laundry on a run like that. Ooh, so we got a second run. That is, the Byroid Ice, I'm not good at remember the names. But I think that's Ichi 2.0. So, I think he just... I'm not sure if he spent his clicks there. It's not a great piece to, they forgot about the upgrade there. So it looks like Gabe just spent his clicks to prevent, I think it does a tag and a brain damage, I believe. I could have that wrong, and if so I apologize, but it's one of the 2.0 Byroids. I don't see them as often, so I don't have them memorized as well. Yeah, and they forgot about the upgrade there on HQ. Gabe should have been able to access that. So we got some more defense going up, but there's only one credit. So here's Criminal as Gabe. I want to see you exploiting that situation as much as you can. Even just running on HQ here, if you don't care about the program crashing, I think it's a... Yeah, I think this is the one where it's a trace like 3. He's now saying trace 3, I think for a brain damage counter. I think it's this one. So you can just fight that trace. Okay, that works too. So yeah, he's not going to res the front, and you jump over the second, and...
I'll click through the brain and a trap.
No, this is not right. What's going on here? He inside jobbed HQ, but he should have jumped over the Byroid. Alright, well, he got an agenda, but that was not handled correctly, and the upgrade was ignored once again. So the court player here, I believe his name is Jared, and if you're, I'm sorry, if your name is not Jared, I apologize, but Jared won the tournament this day with his HB and Gabe deck. He went almost undefeated, I think. I think he only lost me like a couple games throughout the day. And I think he's a somewhat newer player. I haven't seen him around too much at these tournaments, at least, but he might play in another area, or something like that.
I was confused because I was running on
They run on R&D Archives HQ. We got it. All right, pop-up window. Oh, why wasn't that pop-up window res?
So second and third will be a trash.
I don't know. I'm really confused by that scenario, but they both seem to be cool with it, so whatever. Okay, we res it. See, would have been nice to have been able to trash that earlier.
Trace 4. I'll do that.
So we're gonna access a card here. Ooh, that was an amazing pull. That's a... Oh, he does the shutdown. There we go. There's some burst criminal play there. Concentrating all in one turn, ruining your day. Yeah, the priority wreck. That's an unusual one to see in HB, but the intention might be some sort of efficiency committee type plays to score that out. Yeah, you don't see that one in HB as often. I'm still assuming that this is some sort of fast advance deck. It might not be, especially when you see those 2.0 Byroids. You don't usually think fast advance. So this might be a slower HB Glacier Ice type of scenario. So Gabe has no cards on the table, and he's at 5 points. That's why I like Netrunner. It's just you don't necessarily need to even play your cards to. Oh, that's the game. 2 priority wrecks in a row. Yeah, with Netrunner, you don't actually need to play your cards to win, which I think is a neat feature. I mean, that works for both sides, because the runner can run into your snare. I mean, the runner has to make a mistake, basically, where as for the runner to win, it's more that the corp just doesn't have the money to res stuff. But yeah, that was a quick game. The priority wrecks kind of gave themselves up, and sometimes it's going to happen, especially when you put the 3-pointers in your deck. Sometimes they're just gonna get stolen like that. So this is the end of the second game. This is all I have for now, but we will be uploading more content to this channel pretty soon. I'm going to probably record some Honor and Profit games tomorrow night, actually. So I will have more games up on the channel, hopefully on the weekend. And so look forward to those, and keep running.